Indigo.
Redcoats are coming.
What? Well, have you come to replace me, too? Oh, forgive me. So many of us colonists are being replaced by English officials sent to take our jobs, from the Chief Justice to the Attorney General, just swept aside. But you are most welcome. Now, isn't this a magnificent building? 1771 will go down in Charlestown history as the year the most distinguished public building in the American colonies opened its doors. This exchange is built on the site of the old Half Moon Battery. Oh, what's that? Oh, why, it's part of the original fortifications of Charlestown. When the first colonists arrived here in 1670, they faced wilderness, pirates, some unfriendly Indian tribes, plus hostile Spanish forces.
Man the cannon! Man the cannon!
Relax, Mr. Mate. Charlestown chased those Spaniards off back in 1706. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. The very first settlement was set on high land up Old Town Creek. They named the place Charlestown for King Charles II of England.
That ain't the king.
Oh, careful, my feathered friend. Then, in 1679, the entire town was moved to this site. By 1704, work had begun to fortify the city. 3 bastions were built on the river, and at the midpoint stood the Half Moon Battery, the remains of which you see right here in this room. Behind this Half Moon Battery stood the Court of Guard, a 2-story building with a council chamber above and the guardhouse below. Oh, we had many lively meetings in that council chamber. But the place beneath, this was the prison. Among those jailed here were many pirates. Sometimes I think this place is haunted. I swear I hear their voices, see their faces. Listen. Listen, do you hear that? Look, over there.
Don't be afeard, me Arfies. It's just old one-armed Jim stopping by to visit. Not that me Major Stede Bonnet sitting there. Not looking too happy, is he? Now, he's a strange kind of pirate. A real gentleman from a good family in Barbados. But one day, he suddenly decides to go a-pirating. To escape a nagging wife, 'tis said. He even bought his own sloop, the Revenge. Now, pirates don't buy ships, they take them. Not Stede Bonnet. There's fair pickings to be had. Aye, we took from the Spaniards, French and English and sold to the colonists. And there was merchants aplenty happy to deal with us pirates in the early days. Aye, British laws and taxes made it so people couldn't afford the legal prices, so we was doing them a favour. Oh, it were a great life, but we got too greedy. And you know, there do be some very bad pirates, like Blackbeard. Blackbeard took our ship and made Major Bonnet sail with him, and he seized 8 ships right inside of Charlestown Harbor. He held some local bigwigs hostage, demanded a huge ransom of medicines. Soon after, the Major got the Revenge back, and we went up Cape Fear River for refitting. Well, blow me down, but who should come after us but 2 ships and Colonel William Wreck. 6 hours we battled. It was the end of me. But Major Bonnet and 34 of me mates was captured. The crew thrown in this hole of a guardhouse. The Major, being a gentleman, was lodged down with the town marshal. He escaped, dressed in his clothes, they say. Got as far as Sullivan's Island. But Colonel Wreck brought the Major back and locked him up. At the trial, Judge Trott paid no mind to the Major's plea that he'd been forced to go pirating and sentenced him to hang. So here he is, waiting. Well, Major, it was a sweet life. A sweet life.
You see, this place is haunted. In 1718, some 49 pirates were hanged in Charlestown, and pirate ships were rarely seen here after that. Charlestown grew quickly. Such a variety of accents and languages. There were the English and Irish, Scots and French Huguenots, many settlers from Barbados, Africans and Indians. There were farmers and fur traders, artisans and tavern keepers, sailors and singers of bawdy songs.
That's what I knew African made.
Mr. Mate,
This isn't a tavern. Imagine, by mid-century, Charlestown was the 4th largest city in America. Many great fortunes have been made here in South Carolina, first from merchandise and trade, and now from plantations. Why, close to 60 million pounds of rice and perhaps 700,000 pounds of indigo will ship from this port this year. Some days we count 300 ships in the harbor, ships that carry these crops and other goods to England, Europe, and the Caribbean. Aye, those huge wharves on the Cooper River attest to the great volume of trade. Christopher Gadsden's stupendous wharf reaches 840 feet out into the river and can dock 12 large ships. Aye. Now, if we could only prevent the British from taxing us, directing our lives, and ignoring our wishes, we'd be... Well, if I don't finish my work, the collector of customs will have an Englishman in here to replace me. I have enjoyed our visit. Please, look around. There's much to see.
If you would join me back here, please.